Hey guys, remember Flair, and today we're going to be playing a game called Life is Worth Living. It is a game for people who are suicidal, and it's made by Unity. Reason it's lagging is because I have Skype open and all that. And basically, there's no enemies or nothing, but it's basically just you walk around, you can see everything, all this beautiful stuff. I don't think there are any enemies. Well, I just learned I am superhuman in nature because I just jumped that high. But you go to beaches, you go to houses. Let's see. Warning: these audios can overlay. So we're just gonna walk around, and look. I do recommend it for anyone who is very suicidal. I've played it a bit. Suicide. Suicide is preventable. Cody length 5. Wait, what?
Hi, my name is Cody, and this is my experience with suicide. About when I was 11, it was 11 or 12, I was having a lot of thoughts. I was a bit confused. I was on all sorts of medicine. Literally, it was just like pills upon pills, and it just wasn't working.
Sounds about right for me.
And eventually, I told my therapist that I was having some serious thoughts of suicide. So they called an ambulance, and I actually got a pretty cool ambulance ride to a hospital.
I'll see how
And it was pretty decently far away. Any relatives, the one that comes to see me, they had to actually rent a hotel there because it was pretty far away. But they it was like the hospital had this special program that had a bunch of people in it that were considering suicide, and some people that were actually considering homicide, which I thought was a bit scary. Although the people that were considering homicide were actually put in their own rooms, specialized rooms behind a locked door that could only open through an electric button or something like that. And everybody would be assigned one roommate. So they basically walked you through being grateful about what you have, saying sorry to everybody. While I was there, I made a lot of I guess temporary friends. I haven't actually talked to anybody that I met there, but I mean after I got out. But there was arts and crafts, and it was a very confusing time. But when they changed my medicine there, and I don't know what happened, but while I was there, I got taught this one thing, this one technique that has really helped me. And I actually haven't had to use it in a while, but it's I guess you could call it meditation, but it's not really that. I guess it is. I don't know. But you would sit and he taught me this. It's basically like vivid imagery. You would sit down, close your eyes, and then you would breathe through your nose and out through your mouth, and you would do that for hours and hours on end. And if you did it right, you would actually go into some sort of like dream state where you can smell what's in your dream. You can feel what's in your dream.
Just figured out how to run. Damn!
And I managed to actually do that. What I liked to do was I liked to think that I was in a city setting, that I was just walking through the city. Because I really like cities. Nature's cool and all, but nature's also scary.
If nature's so scary, why'd you put me out here?
Get through my suicidal thoughts. I guess that's about all my story. I mean, there's some funny aspects to it, like my dad used to visit me, and my dad don't have the greatest relationship. He came with my little brother Mikey, and I had a friend that was sitting behind me, and while we were just sitting there, he doesn't know what to talk about, I don't know what to talk about, my little brother doesn't know what to talk about. We were literally just sitting at the same table, staring at the table, saying absolutely nothing for like 10 minutes straight. It was so awkward. But I guess the moral of the story is you need to find something that helps you. You need to find a technique that helps you. There are tons of techniques that are taught there, like grounding.
I keep saying technique.
Grounding is a technique where you grab anything near you, probably the chair that you're sitting on, and you squeeze it. It tells you that you are on this earth, that you're not just
no
something
shit.
that doesn't
Where else
exist. Put your feet on the ground. Feel the ground. And that didn't really work much for me, but it has worked for other people. So you need to find something that helps you. That sounds more like a
technique you would use if you're afraid of heights.
Since then, I actually don't take any medicine at all now. I used to take like a ton of medicine, just like a boatload of medicine. Now I take nothing, and I'm totally fine because I have that technique. Find your technique.
Yeah, now if I could just find my technique to get back to where the hell I was, right? I just ran wherever I ran. Oh my god, so far. Okay, so this is not the game I was thinking it would be. Why was it on Game Jolt, I wonder? But he is right in some aspects. You really should not, you shouldn't do that stuff. Like, I mean, he was right in that aspect. Why he made this a game, I guess, because people like to go on games, and it was like, oh, maybe someone will find it. There's even I downloaded the file. I downloaded the game, and it's little WinRAR thing, and there was a note in there telling you if you're suicidal to call the suicide servers. And it's like saying there's a kick group, and all that other stuff, like. Yeah, I had no idea where the hell I am. I do not know where I'm at. How long does this go? Oh, jeez. Oh, Jesus. Oh, this is the developmental build. But they said they're not updating the game anymore, so this is it. I'm just gonna end it right here because this is kind of boring. I mean, I would listen to the other track, but that's 16 minutes long, and I don't record it longer than any of that. But guys, yeah, I mean, go on Game Jolt if you're suicidal and all that. Download this game and listen and play it. I mean, it's pretty relaxing. For a game, it's actually very relaxing. And I wouldn't even call it a game. Or I don't think I can call it a game. So I'm just gonna end it here. And I'll see you guys next time. Remember to like, subscribe, and comment on what you thought of this.